You know it, but you don't know if it's called even a disease. And you wonder why, doc, you call it a disease. Dr. Ma'am here. I'm guilty calling it a disease. It is a disease. This disease affects people unknowingly, I'm going to say. Because if you know it, why do you keep it around? Or if you don't know it, here I'm telling you something that you think you don't know. That's the twist actually about it. It's such a disease that it affects a lot of people, but most people think it's just a thing. Let me ask you, why do you jump when you see an insect, when a little noise, knocks around you, or sounds around you, somebody startles you and you jump? So I say, listen to yourself. One might say, I don't have a disease of fear. I just, anything that comes around me, I deal with it. Guess what? That's fear. You have fear. And most people that are affected with it, it grows and it grows and it grows, that seemingly are unaware, and it grows to the extent that they start affecting or infecting other people with it. And the way they do it most of the time is by projection. You project it on other people. Oh, you know what, have you heard, can you believe, everything is like, questionable, because they are fearful, because they are not sure, and they are fearful of the unknown, and probably I'm not even phrasing, the words very, the exactly like the way I want, but have you known somebody who is always on the lookout? They are looking out. Something is going to happen. Something is going to jump out of the bushes. Something is going to jump out of the cars if you're walking on the street. Be careful. Every time they are very careful. Too careful. There's nothing wrong with being very careful, but too careful is a problem, And then we give it other names, either medically, if you're to take it to the MD side, it's, anxiety and or other things. And most people think, oh yeah, when you take some pills, it's going to take it away. It doesn't. You need a real doctor for it. The other second way is by direct attack. When somebody is too infected with the disease of fear, they directly attack. And so they're gonna either infect the other person who is not aware of it, or who doesn't even know how to get rid of that fear when they're attacked, or when they are infected, if they are, they're gonna suffer the consequence, or they're gonna, get diseased by the disease of fear. And when somebody is directly attacking another person, they'll do such things like, or they just literally like fight you, hit you, use a weapon to to lash at somebody else, because they are fearful. They have to be in the defense mode. Now, one might call it a clinical problem in the MD, or psychological problem, or so many other ways that people try to come at it. But I'll tell you, you need a real doctor to get rid of the disease of fear. and it's not going to be the pews. And one might say, why do you say that? We are always, always, always try to, deal with it. Have you had the word try? You try. I don't even try. You take care of it. You heal it. You get rid of it completely, because anything that is left, any residue, any pieces, any particles of, fear that is left in somebody, it's going to come right back and attack. And of course, it's going to grow with time. Again, if not going back to the way it was exactly, or even, multiplying from where it was. It just, blows out. And somebody will just, say, see, there's nothing that works. I just have this thing in me, and it's the thing, and they call it whatever thing. And they just, attack or infect other people with it. And the good ones are the mild people. When somebody's mild with it, they tend to be as though they know what they are, how they are managing it. They'll talk about it, or they'll discuss a thing, and they want you to know something that doesn't mean anything, that doesn't take you anywhere, but it's just to put you in a compromising way or compromising position to just, Now, I'm going to give an example of the news. A lot of news, they will let you know what's happening. That's one way of infecting somebody with fear. And they won't show you the solution. Okay? The problem is there, but is it taken care of? No. Is it healed? No. So you stay wondering, what happened? What happened to that situation? Now, some people are very, very, very curious, or very, very easy to be infected by this disease. So they want to gravitate to that energy of, it's like somebody who is so entertaining. They entertain for different reasons. So when somebody's entertaining to keep you around for a good period of time, whether minutes or hours, so that they can, distract you enough to steal a piece of you, on any level that it can be. Let's say in a simple way, they just want to, distract you in the front, while on the side, they are taking something from you. They do it to the extent that they keep it around. They do it in a very smooth way, long enough that you believe what they are saying or what they are doing is right, and they are not as threatening, and they get you in a way that is so deep into, or too deep into the disease, and you are trapped for a while. By the time you realize, oh my God, what have I just lost? They have gone, and you have to find a way to get rid of this disease out of yourself, and also retrieving what you have lost. If anything else, either tangible or non-tangible. But the disease of fear is real. Look into it. Don't be oblivious about it and just think it's just a thing. Don't be scared of little rodents and little, soundings and somebody startling you, or